Okay, so let's try another little update. We've got some new pulley wheels arrived this week, so there we've got them on. I spent most of the day getting the valve timing right. See, valves are obviously the cam's been in for some time, but now we've got them timed up with a bit of use of the old motorcycle discs from the Triton building days. It's all in there. The thing that obviously I'm building a 1098, not a 1275. The block, this deck, is shorter than the 1275, so the cam belt is actually pushed further in because it's basically too long. But we got over that, had to modify the tensioner pulley, but apart from that, that was all we needed to do. Other new bits, we've got the water outlet has arrived with the sensor hole, so that's in there. Needed a modification on the alternator, which is there. I had to put just a little relief in there to get the water pipe through. The standard MPI pipes, actually, mini MPI pipes, fit the BMW system, and coming over the top will be 2 MPI pipes that will clip into the pipes through under the car. So fuel system from the boot to the fuel injection system is standard MPI, and from the actual injection system out is standard BMW K Series. New got the core pack fitted on, all fitted in there. That's all okay. Got to mend the wiring a little bit, but that'll be okay. In there, you probably can't see it, the little yellow thing, that's a dipstick, which is sort of curled underneath. Can't see it, but anyway, it's a new dipstick that goes in there. Any other new things? No new toys really. Got the exhaust spigots sorted out. That one, I couldn't save that one. That was just had to be tapped out, and I'll make a new spigot for that. Oil feed pipe from the fuel pump side straight up to the head, because I'm not using the internal. You can't use the internal oil system, so that new pipe to go through there. Always fit your speedo cable before you put your engine in, or else you'll never get it in. And that's it really. Some airbox bits there and alternator to go on, and of course pile of bits over here, which we've got fan and engine mounting. Cam cover will just sit on top, something like that, as probably seen before. But basically starting to be a finished engine now, so that's where we are. A lot of work gone into it, but not a lot to see. But it's basically, I've had it turning over on the starter motor. I've got oil pressure up there, or coming out of the oil pump side. It's not got up to here yet. So I think that's about as far. Oh yeah, just a little update on the, excuse the swearing, camera or phone. But I've also plumbed in this is basically a last dry fit of wiring looms and bits and pieces that'll go in the engine bay before we get it painted. Just a last check to see everything fits. But in specific, that's the BMW K Series ECU with the black. The black loom is the BMW loom. So that's sat in there where it's going to live. This is the feed at about 4 cables that comes from the mini wiring loom. I'm not going to butcher the mini wiring loom. That's a rebuilt loom. Looks new, but this will just feed into the fuse box. And if I wanted to, there's a rev counter feed and a electric fan feed and all sorts of other things. But basically, it's just four cables got to be fitted. Other than that, it's standard BMW wiring loom. This is obviously the front mini wiring loom. That's standard. Not messing with that. And that's where all the other bits are. The only other change I might make, as you can see from here, I've got the ECU mounted on spacers. Excuse me, the spacers, which is solid, but I might mount them. I've got some rubber spacers or feet, whatever you want to call them, but that will just insulate it from any body vibration, so I might do that. I've done the same with the windscreen washer. Saves all the noise being ratcheted through the body, but so what we've done there we might do over here. But it's sort of, we're now there, we've got all bits fitted and holes drilled and rib nuts in and all sorts of things, so basically it's got to come apart now and then be painted, which would be deep joy. Anyway, not a lot to say, but that's where we are.